Swastiastu. Hello everyone. My name is Marcel Prastiko Arthana. My student number is 19150511013. I'm from class PTI 3B. In this time, I will explain about the use of computer in vocational education as a tool to prepare for the world of work. First, we talk about vocational education. What is vocational education and why computers are very important in vocational education? Vocational education is a strategy for dealing with the world of work in certain fields. In the learning process in vocational education, computer plays a major role because the world of work that will be faced is included in the linear scopes, which means that all types of work use computer to facilitate activities carried out. Computers are electronic devices that can perform calculation faster than humans. Therefore, humans use computers to speed up all activities they do. Through computer teaching, vocational education becomes more creative and innovative. As an example for multimedia subjects, computers are used as a tool for editing videos to make a film or footage that will be used when working later. For editing video, we can use Adobe Premiere and After Effects C4 for editing for makes video better. And in addition to multimedia learning using computer can also be done by other subjects such as networks. In computer networking, it is used to find reference source and how to work from networks and solution to network problems. Next is e-learning. Some vocational education in Indonesia, especially the islands of Bali, use e-learning media for learning. This online learning platform is very easy to use, so that it facilitates the teaching and learning process. Students will learn independently using computers and teachers can monitor the activities of students using computers. The conclusion is that computers play an important role in the teaching and learning process. And here are the examples of interface of learning. I take it from SMK TI Bali Global located in Singaraja. According to data taken from the Badan Pusat Statistik website page, it is stated that 66.22% of Indonesia have electronic devices in the form of computers, which means that the dominant community use computer for specific purpose, one of which is learning and teaching because through computer teachers can easily share material and students also easily learn and repeat the material provided by the teachers. I will explain how to create reference and how I find reference. There are two ways to create reference. First, you can using Mendeley desktop, and second, you can using a default reference from Microsoft Word. For example, if you want to make reference journal or article, you can click this one, manage source, and you can click new. And then here the more option you can add to reference. For example, I'm using a journal article. There is 5 options you can add for reference. First is author. I have example one journal. The journal is the name is effects of augmented reality on student achievement and self-efficacy in vocational education and training. You can copy the subject and paste in title. For journal name, you can use this International Journal for Research in Vocational Education and Training. From this until this. Okay. For the name or author, you can copy paste first name. In this journal is Mustafa Srikaya. and the year is 2018. The page you can see, you can take from what you reading. I'm reading page 2 until page 4. Page 2 until page 4, and you can click OK. Here the example, and you can use mainly. It's simply use mainly because you just drag and drop the file. For example, like this. You can find the identification of this journal. You can add the journal in Word like this. Insert title and name of journal is wait. The journal is name is Srikaya. Okay, Srikaya. You can click OK, and the reference added to the Word. Or for reference from web, you can use this. For example, like this. You can back to the Word, and you can use this option website. Okay, the author and the URL. You can copy the URL of the website, and your website create 2018. Name of website is bps.go.id. The name of page is Statistik Telekomunikasi Indonesia 2008. And the author, you cannot find the author in this page, so we can use the name of website. Okay, and there are two options. If you want to use your Monday, you can use the when the web's create, or when the page was created, or you can use this access. Uh, 25 November 2020. Okay, you can write this and then click OK. It's just example like this. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Putu Wisnu Ardia Chandra. You can call me Wisnu. At this time, I will present the learning material about computer in teaching and learning. In this material, I present the problem of effect of computer-based teaching on student. Computer-based teaching is a system in teaching and learning activities for student using a computer software or computer program that contain learning content include title, objective, learning material, and learning evaluation. In the era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0, a Teknik system is currently structured based on 21st century learning, where the focus is on the student themselves and are required to be able to learn independently by looking for learning materials using their IT device. This 21st century teaching demand learning competencies of students so that they are able to think more critically about ongoing learning or their daily life. Then, there are also an effort to be able to operate a computer system in carrying out their learning activities, such as Zoom, Google Meet, Classroom, and etc. Therefore, this 21st century teaching system is nothing but a teaching mechanism using computer or other supporting device in carrying out the learning process. With the computer as a learning tool, this will have a very significant influence in the learning process, which will have nothing but positive and negative impact on the development of students. The following are the positive and negative impact of the influence of computer-based teaching on student include in the positive impact. Number 1, student can search for a variety of learning material on the internet and other media to support teaching activities in the classroom. Number 2, student creativity will tend to increase because a lot of creative ideas can be explored through the internet site using their own computers. Educators can easily demonstrate their teaching process to students using computer and other teaching aids so that the learning process can be understood by students properly based on the practicum they carry out in their class. In number 4, students will be much more motivated to develop, and student learning outcomes will continue to increase because computer-based teaching can help learning activities that are more interesting and fun that will be easily understood by students. In negative impact, number 1, students tend to be lazy to carry out learning activities in class and prefer to learn independently by exploring material on the internet. Number 2, students will tend to depend on and live their real life in undergoing social interaction in their respective areas. Number 3, teaching using computer may be better, but it requires greater resource and not forgetting that this quality of the internet network required tends to be larger and more expensive. And number 4, teaching using computer in Indonesia has very little chance of being applied because a few of them are supported by parents to have computer in student learning activities. And the following is a reference from the problem that I raised as follows. This one and this one. Okay, that's all about my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Virdha Prastyani. Computer in teaching and learning. The computer teaching has a deep impact on the education industry. As the reader of the article www.encyclopedia.com says, computer-aided learning is one of several terms used to describe this application of computer. Computer-aided learning and use of computer to aid or support the education or training of people. Computer-aided learning has completely modernized the way that students learn, both in the average classroom as well as in language learn setting. Computer-aided learning can make me lesson much more interactive and engaging, and can pique the interest of even the most reluctant of pupils. Computer-assisted learning encompasses a lot of different technologies and ideas, but can be understood easily nudge. The instant school, which focus on computer and information technology, summarizes it simple as the use of electronic device or computer to provide educational interaction and to learn. Most of the teachers also consider the computer to be one of the cornerstones of modern education. Thank you. Next will be explained by Kadek Darmawan.
Okay, my name is Kadek Darmawan. I'm from PTI 3B. I presentation the complication of teaching and learning with technology and learning with computer for effective teaching strategies. The influence of technology on development both in the world and Indonesia is very dynamic. Technology can give new color to teaching and learning activities in school, and it can change the way people perceive education in the 21 SD country. In the education process, communication is carried out using communication media such as telephones, computer, the internet, email, and so on. Likewise, students can obtain a wide range of information from various sources through cyberspace using computer or in the internet. The most recent thing is the development of what is called cyber teaching or virtual teaching, namely the process of teaching carried out using the internet. Another term that is increasingly popular today is e-learning, which is a learning model using communication and information technology media, especially the internet. Okay, thank you. Next.